All right. Just three quick things for people who watch these videos. I don't edit my videos. Don't be expecting not to watch it because I don't have some funky ass music in the background that they're gonna copyright me for anyway. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for this somehow. Number two, this video is strictly for men. If you are a woman, do not watch it. I'm not telling you not to watch it because you are a woman. I'm telling you not to watch it because this video is for men. You don't see me watching tampon commercials and complaining in the comment section, right? And number three, and this goes for a wide portion of Miami, because I know you're gonna have this question, and I'm gonna answer it for you now. If you are trans, technically you can only watch half the video. Now that that's out of the way, one day, probably tomorrow, probably today, probably tonight, you're gonna get into an argument with a woman. She's going to be wrong about something. Not because she's a woman. It doesn't matter if she was a duck. She's just wrong. So naturally, you give her the evidence to prove, that she's wrong and this is right. Right? She is going to say one of two things. She's going to call you a narcissist. Now, women don't do that as much anymore. It used to be popular a year ago. So the new word for 2023 apparently is gaslighting. So she's going to say you're gaslighting. I don't. Apparently, it's actually a real word. I truly didn't even know it was real, but every year it's a different word. So this year it's gaslighting. Okay. I want y'all to understand something. I want y'all to understand something very, very simple. Okay. If you are correct about something and someone is wrong about something, that's not gaslighting. If you were wrong about something and you thought you was right, so you tried to tell them, the wrong information your dumbass possessed, that is not gaslighting. All right. The medical definition. Oh, that's another thing, right? And this goes for narcissism too. Narcissism, not so much, because as a narcissist, you have to be medically declared a narcissist. It's not like the word stupid. Stupid has a medical term and it has an actual term. No, a narcissist actually has to be medically declared a narcissist with narcissism. And when you read the definition of it, it's actually not as bad as people say it is, bitches. Um, but the second thing is the definition of gaslighting, apparently, since it's real, is using psychological manipulation, right? I'm not going to read everything else, but it literally is using psychological information, okay? That means you're trying to like psychologically prove them wrong about, what, fuck it. Let's just look at it, because I think if obviously women aren't gonna want to read the shit because they don't want to be wrong, and that's fine. But I'm a grown man, so I don't care about being wrong. I really don't. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which the abuser attempts to sow self doubt and confusion in their victim's mind. Y'all niggas have been getting told you're gaslighting because you're trying to prove a point that you're probably right about. And if you're wrong, again, you are wrong. But the definition of that is so heinous. Don't you think if someone is gaslighting you, because that's the definition of it, you're still at wrong, bitch. Why are you choosing to be with someone who knows how to psychologically make you a victim? Like, that is some serious shit. It's not like he's holding her at gunpoint. No, because that's physical. Psychologically is getting in someone's mind. Someone's mind. You're literally trying to control someone's mind. I don't understand it. Because I go on Facebook and I see hot girls up 5,000 points. If you're that high on the scoreboard, bitch, you're telling me all it takes is somebody to gaslight you to turn into a victim? Listen, man. Listen, man. I want y'all to really understand it. This is why I'm saying this video is for men. Alright? If you do not fall into the category of the definition of gaslighting, which is a form of psychological manipulation in which the abuser attempts to sow doubt and confusion in their victims' minds, hey man, that might be a word for what you're doing, but it ain't gaslighting, dog. That shit sounds serious. I don't abuse bitches. I have a wife, but I mean, we're probably gonna get divorced anyway. My point is, though, man, you're not gaslighting someone just because you're correct about something. What's crazy enough is if you're wrong, they still say you're gaslighting. But what's even more crazy is even if you are wrong, it's still not gaslighting. It's not. Like you're literally turning someone into a victim, meaning you are an abuser, and then on top of that, you're psychologically you're like that's a lot, man. That's a lot. You feel me? So when y'all are in a situation like that, man, you don't want to slap her, you don't want to leave. You feel me? Let me take that back. You, you know you want to, but you're not going to. Um, Pull that up. Have her read it. She's gonna not read it, and that's okay. But now that you know, it helps you handle every single argument better. And 2023 is going to be over in a couple months, so who knows the next word people are going to be using. You know, last year was narcissism, this year is gaslighting. I don't, next year, who knows? It might be black. You're such a negro. I don't know. It could be anything at this point. I don't really care. Anyway, man, y'all stay dangerous out there, dog.